A man sees a sign in front of a house, talking dog for sale. Intrigued, he knocks on the door. The owner tells him the dog is in the backyard. The man goes outside and asks the dog, "So what have you done with your life?" The dog replies, "I've worked for the CIA, been a therapy dog, and even helped find missing persons." Amazed, the man turns to the owner and asks how much he wants for the dog. The owner says, $10, $10. Why so cheap?" the man asks. The owner replies, "Because he's a liar, he didn't do any of that."
The following can be read out by one person or acted out by two. Quite funny and true sometimes. A sweet grandmother telephoned St. Joseph's Hospital. She tenderly asked, "Is it possible to speak to someone who can tell me how a patient is doing?"
"Operator,
I'll be glad to help, dear. What's the name and room number of the patient?" "Grandmother, Norma Findlay, room 302. Let me put you on hold while I check with the nurses station for that room." After a few minutes, the operator returned to the phone. "Operator, I have good news. Her nurse just told me that Norma is doing well. Her blood pressure is fine. Her blood test just came back normal, and her physician, Dr. Cohen, has scheduled her to be discharged tomorrow." "Then, Mother, thank you." "That's wonderful. I was so worried. God bless you for the good news."
"You're more than welcome. Is Norma your daughter?"
"No, I'm Norma Findlay in room 302, and no one tells me anything. Thanks again."
Customer complaint, Mr. Finnegan, gentlemen.
I have been riding your trains daily for the last 2 years, and the service on your line seems to be getting worse every day. I am tired of standing in the aisle all the time on a 10-mile trip. I am tired of standing in the aisle all the time on a 10-mile trip. I think the transportation system is worse than that enjoyed by people many years ago. The reply:
"Dear Mr. Finnegan, we received your letter with reference to the shortcomings of our service, and believe you are somewhat confused in your history. The only mode of transportation 2,000 years ago was by foot.
Sincerely, the railway company."
I am in receipt of your letter, and I think you are the ones who are confused in your history. If you will refer to the Bible and the book of David, 9th chapter, you will find that Balaam rode to town on his ass. That gentleman is something I have not been able to do on your train in the last 2 years. I am tired of standing in the aisle all the time on a 10-mile trip. I am tired of standing in the aisle all the time on a 10-mile trip. standing in the aisle all the time on a 10-mile trip.